You guys haven't even fought a hag yet. Why would you be dead already? That'd be sad.
True. We've actually only fought one thing so far.
Yeah. That'd be diabolical.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
I don't have a backup character. So
I did not
I-
ask any of
neither
you
do I,
to make
honestly.
a backup character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I've not been told to make a backup character, therefore that means my character is invincible. That's how this works.
Exactly. I mean,
think.
you're royalty, so like that has to count for something.
yeah,
True, I
yeah.
am royalty.
The best, honestly, shout out to our boy Noah. Best advice he ever gave me when I first started DMing was, he said, if someone dies and they don't want to die, you don't want them to die, whatever, there's ways to die without dying. And I took that and thought of many ways to twist that. And I never got to use the twist in my original Witchlight game. But I do have a way of dying without dying. I'm not encouraging you guys to die.
I mean, let's just go fight the hag now then.
No longer checking for any traps ever. Alright, so after leaving the large stone bridge, you make your way towards the Slanty Tower, and upon arrival, a voice calls out to you, telling you to be quiet, or you might alert the snakes. Unfortunately, you immediately awaken the snakes and are forced to slay them in order to save the knight who called out to you, a violet fairy dragon named Sir Talavar from the Summer Court. You spend the night in the dusty slanted tower and begin to make your way through the swamp towards what you believed was Telemy Hill, according to Sir Talavar. After about an hour, Sir Talavar fesses up and says that he's not 100% sure that that's Telemy Hill, and he's also not too sure where Jingle Jangle lives on said hill. Sorali is noticeably upset, and unfortunately, it begins to grow dark before you're able to make it up the hill due to Greb lollygagging while perusing for supplies. As Sorali and Sir Talavar argue, Greb climbs a tree to look for shelter and sees a bizarre tavern in the near distance. You're able to get to the tavern with feet and are greeted by a middle-aged woman with black hair named Sue. Sue welcomes you in and says that her house moves as well and has a mind of its own, and that the inn is drawn to people who are in dire need. You stay the night at the inn, with you notice that there are like a few other patrons. Sue gives you a ton of information about Bavlorna, Brigands Tollaway, which is sort of like the Harengon Central, that is located to the north of where you guys are now. She also gives you a bunch of information about Downfall and Bullywugs and Bavlorna herself. She knows a little bit about Telemy Hill. She hasn't heard of Jingle Jangle, but in general, you guys get a pretty good overview of how Hither looks from above, as well as the main players in Hither. You guys also hear about Agdon Longscarf, who is the leader of the Harengon Brigands.
And then we went to bed.
Then you went to bed.
Yep.
So, long rest.
Woohoo!
Yay! I got my spells back. My 2 spells. Alright.
Yeah.
I go down the stairs, looking for breakfast. Breakfast sounds good.
Yeah, so you guys wake up, you guys went to bed not super late, so it's a normal time of the morning, between 7 and 8 a.m. essentially. You go down, you see like 3 other patrons, and Sue, who is pouring everyone what looks to be some sort of like oatmeal into a bowl, and she has like little jars out with like cinnamon and sugar. You also see like some foreign looking like berries, you guess, and various like other toppings.
I
Yum.
get the bowl of oatmeal and I add things to it. And then I go nom 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 nom.
Anime
Flubs.
Sailor Moon like
Yes.
vibes. Okay, perfect.
Yep.
You see Sue
You're always
comes
hungry.
over. Yes, you guys have been lacking on rations. Also, Sorali is like way taller than Flubs and Greb, and like needs to consume more calories.
Yep. Yep.
Flubs just likes to eat. It's not
Right.
necessary that he. I guess he's a growing lad. He's a growing lad. But
He's
Sue
a growing
comes.
boy.
Yeah, he's a growing boy. Sue comes over to you. And she goes, "Oh, so, your Majesty, I'm very hungry. Did you need another bowl?" She kind of like pushes it to you a little bit, like,
May I have another bowl?
"Oh,
It looks
of
really
course, yeah. This is,
good. Flubs, do you want more too?
Mm-hmm.
Flubs pops up."
Yep. Always. I put more in Flub's bowl too.
She waves her hand over your guys' drinks, and you guys like in the moment that you see the hand go over, you sort of like think about the magic that she showed you last time, and you get like a moment of like, oh, orange juice or something like that, and your drink of choice is present for you. Greb, do you sleep in or do you go down for breakfast, or or because you stayed up tinkering for a bit?
Yeah. I think I would try to get up, but I'd probably be a bit groggy.
Yeah.
And if I saw strange berries in front of me, I would be very interested in those and try to like figure out the genus name. Like, what are these? Where do they come from? Do they have any special properties I could use? Pull out like a plant book, like,
Yeah.
what's this?
Sue just sort of looks at you and is like, I'm not
Got like a magnifying glass, like,
okay, yeah. They're just. I mean, I think they're regular, but you know what? I'm not gonna ask too many
are these
questions.
native to the area?
I
Do they have
think.
any
I think
useful?
so.
Do you use them for any medicinal purposes, or
Well, I mean, they're
um?
delicious and nutritious.
Oh,
I
I
guess
see.
It's
I'm
true.
not. I'm not good. I'm
They're
not
tasty.
fantastic at medicine. More of a kitchen witch.
Oh, well, kitchen witches do require a lot of alchemy to know how the chemicals in food must transform while they're being cooked.
That's absolutely 100% true. I just don't. I'm not actually. I've never put on a wound, I guess. She's she
Ah.
she's trying to like humor Grab a little bit, but she's also just like, just eat your damn breakfast, okay? It's
What
really
what
early.
kind of herbs do you use on wounds in this area? Do you have
Oh,
anything specific that are is
yeah. She brings you to the back and shows you a couple of like she has like an herb like garden trough. And she
ooh?
has a couple like just basic herbs and whatnot. Let's see if our cheat sheet has any stuff for us to. roll for? Hmm. Doesn't give me a specific thing. But she gives you like a couple herbs, and she also
Ooh.
describes, she goes, now, now, these do actually look very similar to another berry called baneberries. Mhm.
Baneberries.
Yeah, but as you can see, these are indigo, and the baneberries are violet, so it's very different.
Ooh. Baneberries are indigo.
Did you guys take Sir
Hang on, I'm
Talavar
writing
with
this
you?
down.
So Rowley
And
is focusing on her food. She doesn't really care.
what was the name of the other berries that are violet?
Oh, these ones here, we just call them fae berries.
Oh, faeberries are violet.
Yeah, we
And
we
those are
weren't
the ones
super
that are
imaginative on
edible.
that one. Yeah, correct.
Baneberries are not edible.
Correct. You will be baned.
Oh, interesting.
It's not a great time.
Are there any in this area?
Almost certainly.
Oh, ooh, I'll have to keep an eye out for those. That could be very useful. Thank you for this knowledge.
Uh, okay. Um,
I could help
does
you
your
do
pot eat?
dishes.
Oh, wonderful! You
Oh.
like turn around and there's like a huge pile of dishes.
Oh. Pot, you're helping.
Clink, 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 clink. You see Pot starts like
No,
organize the
Pot doesn't.
dishes.
Yeah, I
So
have
they're
him do most of the work.
yeah. She
Takes out his
magically
little
enlarges the
special
stool.
brush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just does the like "Whirr," like with the hands on the plates and stuff. And like a rag. That's the cutest. Like I'm imagining full Disney Snow White animation right now.
Yes.
Flubs, did you bring down Sir Talavar? Or you guys just left him in
Thought
the room?
about it.
You were like, he wasn't awake yet, so he wasn't enough to be like,
Hey,
you know,
if
hey,
if
what
if
about
he was still
me?
sleeping,
Yeah, he was
yeah,
sleeping.
if he was still sleeping, Phillips would have left him.
Okay, cool. He was sleeping in.
Phillips is looking at the other patrons, seeing
Okay,
if there's anyone interested in here.
okay. Yeah, okay, so there's just like an elvish woman. She seems to be, she doesn't have like incredibly fine garments on her. She does have like a gown. Um, Go ahead and roll an insight check, I guess.
Phillips is a great judge of character.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
It's a 2.
Okay. Okay.
No.
You think she's an elf?
What dice did you give him?
I don't know. I
It's
thought they were good. But
It's fine. It's a compromise. My dice will do terribly, and Dee's internet will do well.
Yes.
That's the
There we
compromise
go.
here.
The
I'm almost
sacrifice.
okay with this.
Yeah.
Okay. And you see that there is like a large hobgoblin gentleman. Very fluffy. He has like big, bushy, angry eyebrows. And then You have a what you think is just like another human, and looks similar to Sue.
Cool.
They're not like
Uh,
together in any way. They're just each doing their own thing.
got it. All of them are eating.
Yeah. See the hobgoblins like absentmindedly like sharpening a small knife. Elven woman is reading. Human woman is just like got her feet up by the fire.
As he's eating, he's just gonna like try to see the title of the book if he can.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
He's also very perceptive.
So perception.
Better. That's 4 times better with an 8.
Okay.
That's almost above a 10.
Yeah.
You
get
see
you double
that
digit.
the way that she's holding it, like with one hand, it blocks like most of the title, but you do see that the stars is on the back half of it.
Is it Tusk Love?
The Fault in Our.
Oscar!
Oscar.
It's the stars.
Sorry, I've been watching Critical Role Season 2 all day. It was going to be asked.
Oh, Oscar.
Oscar,
Oscar.
your tusks.
Cool. I'm just gonna keep trying to see the title, and obviously not able to do that as I'm eating. Just keep doing that.
Alright. It takes Greb like a bit to do the dishes, but after a little bit, you guys do you guys are satiated, and you see that the other 3 like kind of start to get up and like rustle around, go back up to their rooms. They look like they're probably gonna like head out. Sue is like wiping down the bar.
I'll bring down Talavar at that point then.
So
He's probably awake.
Yes.
yeah, so you go you
Televar
go back up.
upstairs. That makes
Yeah.
me so happy.
Makes the rallies up. You go back up the stairs, and like when you come back in, you immediately are met with like a bunch of swear. Do you speak Sylvan?
Yeah, what do you think?
No.
I
no,
do.
I do not.
Okay. You hear a bunch of Sylvan
Sir
words
Talavar!
you don't recognize. Flubs. Do you guys follow Flubs?
Yeah, because I got to get my bag.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys go back up to get Sir Talavar, and you guys hear.
Yep.
Holy fucking shit! I thought you guys had left me here in the middle of the fucking swamp, and instead you guys were downstairs eating breakfast without me. I cannot believe.
What happened to a
Disgrace.
knight's honor?
I am very hungry, and I am not nice when I am hungry.
Well, we can tell.
Angry.
Well, we could just leave you here.
No! Do not
I mean, at
leave
least
me
you're
here!
in a dry-
I need
you're
to
in a
return
dry
to
place.
the summer court!
Well, then quit swearing at us. It's not very nice.
That's what they was doing?
Yeah.
He said some very rude things.
Like what?
I'll tell you when you're older.
You know Kettle has said that.
It's true. I did recognize one of the phrases, but I'm like, yeah, it's something Kettlestein says now and then.
Yeah.
Piece
Yeah,
it together.
Calcium
Do,
definitely
do
knew
you
like
want
every
breakfast
customer.
now?
Obviously. Or I'm going to be
Okay.
very mean on our walk
Give him
to
a corn
Telemy
dog.
Hill.
But do you want a corn dog or like, berries?
What is a corn dog?
You have no idea. Open my bag, pull out like a day-old corn dog. It's very stale and be like,
It's a 3-day-old corn dog.
yeah.
Sure.
That hasn't been refrigerated in a
Nope.
damp swamp
Yep.
this whole
Oh
time.
no.
Ew!
One time,
I'm
it's
mad
like
about
squished
this.
in because it was up
Mm.
against like a book
Now
edge or
you did
something. There's just like
have.
a crevice
Now
in it.
you did have it in fantasy Tupperware.
Mhm.
Or like a little box to go. So
No,
it's only
Sure.
mostly squished.
that was the cupcake.
That was the cupcake, right?
That wasn't the corn dog.
Okay.
He's got a whole sack of corn dogs that he's just been
He's just been
lugging
carrying
around.
around.
Sack of corn dogs.
Yeah.
And cupcakes,
Okay.
like the other.
The cupcakes
Cupcake.
were in the Tupperware though.
True, yeah, because those were packed up. Yeah, you're right. You're
Yes,
right.
those were packed up.
But the
Not
corn
the corn
dogs
dog.
were not.
Um,
Weren't they like sitting in his room or something too, even before that?
A few of them. He got most of them at the food court.
Oh, okay.
When we went there, but like one or two of them are like a week old.
Oh.
It's a
Okay.
gamble.
I glance
So-
over. Yeah. I glance over and I'm like, flubs,
Huh?
don't. I grab it. I
Yeah,
grab
go ahead.
his
Oh,
hand.
Eat
do you
it.
want-
They're
oh, I
they're
have more.
they're so delicious.
Flubs, how old are these? They don't look look good.
They look fine.
That's what he gets for swearing at us.
Like
I
yesterday,
could,
maybe.
I could
don't
still
know.
like hear you.
Flubs,
Huh?
how old are
I
these
don't.
corn
I
dogs?
don't know. I mean, yesterday, maybe. The fun that you.
Do I see green anywhere on this corn dog?
Sure, make a perception check. I'm really trying to fight with myself here. Like, I'm like, I don't know. Oh no, Sir Aldi. 4.
Yes.
No green.
TBH? They look fine.
They're like
You
they're like
know that
McDonald's
it has been
burgers where
3
like
sleeps since
you
you've
can't
been in the
tell.
Witchlight
Yeah.
Carnival. But they honestly look fine. They look a little smushed, but they look fine.
hey, time is weird here.
True.
Time is weird
They could be like a week and a half old.
Because Narnia rules.
I let go of Flub's hand or wrist.
Mhm.
I go into my grab and I grab a ration and I hand it to Sir Talavar and I just say, if the corn dog doesn't taste very good, here you go.
Okay,
Just
but
in
I
case.
would kind of maybe like to try. Cousin, give me this corn dog.
Here.
Okay.
Poke it through the cage.
I get the +1 to
Also-
Constitution, so you know.
I don't know what that means. I can also catch you a visitor if that doesn't work.
I'm just like hiding behind Flubs, snickering like.
You see that Sir Talavar fully like cartoon puts the whole thing in his. No, okay, he's too small for that. Actually, he takes a fat bite though, and he chews it. Is like,
What?
you know, it is maybe not as good as I thought it was gonna be. I also had drank like a full bottle of wine last night, and I maybe and nothing else, and so I feel a little sick. It leans over and just like very quietly and almost like politely like barfs out the corner of his cage.
Oh,
Yeah.
gross.
Wow. One side probably.
Yeah, big wear less.
That I mean, that is so much.
That's not that. There's not cause
Oh
effect
yeah, you can
There
totally
are-
get an upset specific from just from pure. Oh,
not
Okay.
remember that, Flubs.
I will. Doing the tennis ball thing, looking back and forth, like, I don't know who to believe. Okay.
Here you go. You can have this back. He hands you the half-bitten corn dog, and he goes,
Okay.
I do not think I like the corn dog though. Could I have something else, please? I'm so
Well,
I
I
gave
have a
him a
hungry.
ration.
cupcake.
I gave him a ration.
You did.
Okay. He like looks at the rest and he goes, okay. You know, I do
I
have
have a
a little
cupcake.
bit of a sweet tooth. Maybe that is my problem. Can I have a
I've
cupcake?
always said,
You gotta promise to never swear at Flubs like that again, though.
Oh,
You swear at me?
I swear I will never swear at Flubs unless I'm really, really, really hungry.
No, not at all. Not even when you're really angry. That's very ungentlemanly of you.
Oh, fine. But only because he is like a child. That was maybe a little out of pocket of me. Can I have a cupcake, Flubs?
I think a little is an
Feast, feast.
understatement.
I'm doing a bad job of remembering that you guys have other names.
That's why I'm trying to work on something that should help
Yes.
that.
He'll take out a cupcake. Can I give it to him?
Yeah, he promised. So, as a knight, he should keep his promise so he can eat a cupcake.
I think he promised. Very big deal in the fair. Okay, that is slightly better roll.
When face make promises, it's pretty big deal. Yeah.
He takes the cupcake and he's just like, nom nom nom. It's like really big and his like little like raccoon paws almost, and he's just like, huh. The cupcakes,
Like a hamster.
yeah, like did a little better. Probably because they were in the Tupperware.
A smush, but in the
They're like stale, but the sugar kind of hides that.
Yeah. He's having a big gesture moment where he's like, no, the cupcakes are totally good. The cupcakes have absolutely not been in my bag for a long time. Okay, Telemy Hill. Totally the hill that I said it was, right?
No,
Oh, wait, has the hill moved?
I don't. Probably.
You don't even know where it
Got
is.
lost.
We've just
On
been
a hill with
wandering
feet.
around looking for it.
I mean, how hard can that be? It has trees that talk and like has little pointy feet.
You guys look out the window and you guys notice that the hill in question has not moved.
So the tavern hasn't even moved like since we've been in it.
No.
No.
But the tavern moves
Well, I
when
mean,
it wants.
Let's go.
And
Yeah.
Telemy Hill is supposed to move every morning. Allegedly.
So that's not telling me.
Well,
All right.
Sir Talavar, how fast does this hill move? Like, if we were to get somewhere
think
really
like-
high, would we be able to spot it running around?
Maybe. I do not know. Like I said,
Maybe we should
that's
ask the person who
probably-
actually knows.
You don't know
Yeah,
very much, do you?
no.
I'm gonna go down and ask Sue. I grab my bag and all my things, like I'm getting ready, like I'm gonna be leaving, and then I
Yeah.
head down the stairs.
I'll come with you. Gather up
Isn't
all
that
my
deep?
stuff too.
So Talavar, you coming too?
Oh.
Flubs, get your stuff. I think we're gonna be leaving.
Oh, okay.
I imagine Flubs has him like balanced on like top of his head, right? That's how.
He's just gonna drag it behind him and just like dong 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 down the
I'm
stairs.
kind of imagining Flubs having like a huge backpack like that trash lady from the labyrinth that's got like the pile of
Mm.
stuff.
It's definitely like when he puts on his backpack, it's definitely like an outline that is bigger than him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ow. Beast. This is
A lot?
this is not how to treat a knight of the summer court. Ow. Ow. You,
Well, a knight of the summer court shouldn't be swearing at children either, so.
You can see he's like raised a claw like he's gonna swear at him, and he's like, oh. He just sulks in the cage.
Does it look like he's magically stopped from doing that, or does he just like
Make an
Kind of-
insight check.
stop himself? Ooh. Insight. 17. Wait, no, 16. I can count.
It doesn't look like it's not as powerful as the magic that is affecting Sorali's title. But you do see that it's like it is possibly about half and half with Sir Talavar. Like he maybe understands that like he would be incurring a magical effect upon himself if he was to break a promise in this way, and he feels like he's bound as a knight. So he's sort of like, I'm not gonna tempt fate here.
Greb feels very pleased that she made him promise. Come on, Plums.
Ow. Ow. You guys go down, and you see Sue, who's like sweeping, and she's like, "Oh, well, I guess you guys will be leaving now, and did you need anything else? Sir Talavar, I didn't see you at breakfast. Oh, but if you have anything
Yeah,
left to
he had a
go-
very sweet breakfast.
But like, if you have snacks, you know, we would not.
Can you pay for that, Sir Talavar?
But I cannot do the dishes since I am in a cage.
That's unfortunate.
Sue just like looks at you guys and is like, I don't understand. I haven't understood this dynamic the entire time you guys have been in here, but I'm really like, you guys seem really nice. So if you guys are being a dick to him, like, I guess.
Oh, you should have heard the things that he said upstairs. It was very rude. I can't even repeat it.
Oh, well, that is,
And he lied to us before we
Oh.
got here, so...
well, mighty unfortunate. And what did you lie about, Sir Talavar? Well, I may have thought that hill outside was Telemy Hill, but I guess not Telemy Hill, and like, I don't know where I'm going, so. I was a downfall for like quite a bit of time, so I kinda only remember some things, you know. Right. Okay, well, she looks at you guys and she goes, I mean, I have snacks, but, yeah, I mean, I didn't think that was Telemy Hill, but you know, you never know. I wasn't gonna go figure it out myself, but,
Would you happen to maybe know which direction it might be?
well,
Or any clue as to how we could find it?
Oh boy. Well, I besides the fact that it's walking, and the trees are talking, well, I guess there's a cave. I think top of the hill, it's key shaped. I think maybe I heard a
Where?
patron at the top of Telemy Hill, but I don't know where
A
Telemy Hill
patron?
is. I think a patron may have said
Where,
something like that once.
are they still here?
Oh no, this was a long time ago.
Well, um, so Raleigh, if if it's possible to see the hill moving from up high, maybe it would be worth using your wings to try to see if you could spot it.
I have many of those, do you?
I got 2 more left.
I'm not sure what else we could do though. Aside from just wandering around hoping we run into it.
Are the other, did the other patrons already leave, or are they still here?
Well, I think maybe the hobgoblin is still here, but I believe that elven woman left and the human woman too.
Go up to the
Mm,
hobgoblin.
Yeah, maybe he knows.
Um,
They?
maybe.
He?
You know, they didn't talk a whole bunch. Mostly sharpen their knife. I didn't push it.
I'm sure we're very friendly. They'll be nice.
Lubs,
Uh,
you should let Sorali do the talking.
Okay.
Excuse me.
uh,
I go up to the hobgoblin.
yeah, you see the hobgoblin is like he's like kind of like in the far corner, like checking his bag. And he just like looks up at you. Mm.
I'm looking for a bugbear. Have you seen one recently?
No.
Have you seen a moving hill recently?
No.
Well, aren't you a barrel of laughs? Okay, thanks. I turn around and head back.
Sorali,
That's a cool knife.
Sorali,
Thanks.
um, Sorali, maybe offer him something for his information. Maybe he doesn't want to give it away for free.
He's sharpening a knife.
Maybe you should introduce yourself. Maybe he's a knight too, and is like bound to royalty or something.
I do not think
Would
he
I
is a
know
knight,
if
but okay.
hobgoblins speak goblin?
Um, great question. Do I know if hobgoblins speak goblin?
I mean, they got goblin in the name, so.
Are you my dad? Like,
You're hobgoblin, are you my dad?
I mean, if all goblins know each other, surely all hobgoblins know each other too.
oh, there's even less
All
of
of the
them.
goblins know each other.
Yeah, exactly. They gotta stick together.
Okay, so at one point, there was a language that all goblins, hobgoblins, and bugbears spoke. However, they are now three different languages. So it's essentially, oh, someone back me up on this of like
The same alphabet, different
Yeah,
language.
Spanish, French, like Italian, right? Those are like
Mhm.
the three that
The
are
Romance
pretty,
languages.
yeah, it's kind of like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Whereas like if you speak Spanish, you can like get a little bit of French or a little bit of Italian, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to him and say, Excuse me, sir.
Hi.
Hi. Are you familiar with this area at all?
Not really.
Oh, can I insight him?
Sure.
Is he lying? Or is he...
You don't believe your new friend?
It's a nat 20!
Oh my god.
um, with a nat 20, even if he doesn't know this area, he looks incredibly well prepared for basically anything. Um, you can like look at his pack and like you see like he's got like a badass like first aid kit. He's got a bunch of supplies up in there. Like his camping gear is all packed in real tight. This is a ranger of a very like some regard.
A
He knows
ranger.
what he's doing.
Okay.
So he may not know the area, but he knows what he can do in this area.
I've probably like seen people like him come into my mom's shop, probably, right? Like looking
Probably.
for
You know the type.
armor and
Strong and silent.
yeah. Okay. Well, you seem like a very wise individual who is prepared for most things that
Sure.
exist in this area. Are you maybe a mercenary or someone who might sell their skills?
He looks at you.
Do you think
He looks at your party in the background. He's like, wants to know.
Well,
Greb's like, I didn't think I'd get this far.
do. Yeah. Well, so I would be maybe willing to trade you something in exchange for your skills and protection and knowledge. If you are maybe capable of finding Telemy Hill, which it seems like you probably can. Right?
What do you got to trade?
Well, what are you interested in?
We could also pay him.
I'm gonna like go to Flems.
1 second.
What? What do you...
I mean, I know they said that, like, people in here don't like gold, but I have a lot of gold if he wants gold, so, you know.
Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind then, but, he might not want gold, but I have other things too, so... And then I'm gonna, like, scurry back over to him. So, what kind of things are you interested in?
Quality.
Oh, quality. I have some quality items. Hang on, let me look at my backpack.
His large eyebrows are like in his hairline at this point where he's just like, what the fuck is happening right now? The audacity of this goblin girl. But also kind of intrigued.
The worst. The one with the least amount of charisma.
No, I mean, 100% I would have offered him a corn dog by now, so you're fine.
Oh yeah, that went super good the first time.
I mean, no green.
What would you...
As you go back over, you just hear Sir Talavar like, I kind of feel like you should have been more open to whatever you were going to proposition. He cut you off like immediately.
I mean, he answered my questions.
Okay.
He was really standoffish. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's see. Let's see what little gift it gives him. Kind of like.
Can I look out a window?
Yeah, go for it. Perception.
Do I see any? Yeah, I was gonna say. Do I see a hill moving?
Any ducks?
Done!
Ducks! Natural 20.
Oh,
No hill moving. However,
Damn it!
you look out the window, and yeah, much of the like little swampy area that you guys have like parked it in is filled with
Yeah.
ducks.
Hey,
We're gonna need a ranger.
What?
There are more ducks.
Are they all black with red eyes?
I lift Flubs up.
Oh my god!
They're everywhere!
You think they followed us?
Whack, 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 whack.
Talking about us.
Why are ducks following us?
I knew it. I bet it's because the Sir Talavar didn't bathe his feet, so they've been tracking his scent. That's the only
I
reason.
don't know why you guys are
that
blaming
probably
me
makes
for
the most
your
sense.
air.
I mean, it's only logical.
Ah!
I'm a knight of the summer court. This is absolutely freaking ridiculous.
Our DM is like, this is not how I expected any of this to go.
You see the hobgoblin, and he is looking interestedly in Greb's bag as she begins to offer him random shit, such as.
He can't see.
Okay.
It's my special backpack.
Oh, it's your special backpack. He
Okay.
tries, and he's like,
Yeah.
and he like his eyes narrow when he realizes like he can't see into it.
What about in exchange for a potion of boldness?
1.
One.
No.
What about a vial of black snake venom?
Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion is a -2.
2 nat 20s in a row. Let's go.
That's
Wow.
7 - 2.
oh.
He just looks at you and he's like, and he like shows you his belt, which you can see has like 6 different like labeled poisons. He's like,
What about a potion of healing? Very high quality.
1.
You won't be able to find any other high quality
How many potions, do
potions
you
in the
have?
area, because I've got 2. Please, sir. We're just a bunch of kids. We could really use your help. We're just trying to find a stupid hill that's running around. Surely you could find a hill, right? Please? For 2 potions?
He gets up.
2 very, very high quality potions?
He walks to the front door. He opens it. He looks right. He looks left. He like beckons over.
We don't know those ducks. They're strangers.
Okay. He points.
Where all these ducks come from?
Whack, 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 whack.
We don't have any bread! Shoo!
Malevolently, they circle. Like,
Ducks
um,
never used to be like this before.
okay.
So he's
He
what's
points
he
to the
pointing at?
right, and he goes, regular hill. And he points to the left, where you see a hill that has large pointy shoes. And he points over there and he goes,
Oh my god.
I'm not an expert, but that hill does seem interesting.
It does,
2
yeah,
potions,
you're right.
please.
Okay. Alright, here you go. And over 2 potions.
Gives you a
Come on, you guys, let's go! And I'm
gives you a
gonna...
big smile.
So what about the ducks?
I think we could take a few ducks, come on.
Okay.
I'm just gonna, like, wave my umbrella at them. Shoo! Come on, get out of here!
Alright, make an attack
I'll
roll.
send Pot ahead to try to, like... Am I close enough to hit one? I was just trying to, like, scare
Shoot
them.
them? Alright, make an intimidation check.
Yeah. It's a -2.
Goodness.
I'm so intimidating. Oh, okay. That's a 13.
A couple of the ducks
I rolled a
like,
15.
move back a little bit.
I'm gonna brain out Sir Talavar's cage and just take like a wooden spoon and just go.
Go away!
Ow! Oh my goodness!
Clang, clang.
A part of me kind of wishes you had left me in the tower, but not actually. I am just really upset right now. This is a very bad morning.
What? I'm so sorry. Go away!
Wave the
Pot,
spoon.
attack! I'm gonna have Pot attack them.
Pot just like runs over. Clang, 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 clang. And, like, the ducks just kind of move.
Pot? It's not... Come on, guys, let's go. They're just ducks. Jeez. I'm gonna try to, like, march through them.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Hobgoblin, sir.
Thanks, Sue.
Thanks, Sue!
Oh,
Thank you, sir.
oh, you're welcome, Your Majesty. Come back. But when you defeat the
Will
hag,
do.
so I can take you to the.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, see you
That's
in.
great.
I don't know how long defeating a hag will take, so I'm not gonna really put any expectations on you, honey. Alright, good day!
It's probably like 3 hours.
I'm gonna look at Flabs and be like, it's like we don't even exist.
I know. I mean, you can't even blame her with, royalty in front of her, though.
I mean, I know we're small, but still.
You get used to it.
The hobgoblin just like gave you a thumbs up. You guys left.
Like your knife.
You know, I did lie to him. I have more than 2 healing potions.
Wow. You're so good at this.
I know, right? Okay, let's go.
Chase after the stupid hill with pointy shoes.
You guys
Your,
end up.
your Majesty,
Go ahead, Flops.
Your Majesty, I could probably carry Sir Talavar, but, if he's having a bad morning, maybe it'd be best if you carried him.
I will carry Sir Talavar.
I mean, I could have Pot carry him.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm still gonna keep looking for stuff as we walk.
As you guys walk, Sir Talavar is like he's pretty silent for a while, which is kind of nice. You guys kind of like it.
Mm-hmm.
And then gently, at some point to Sir Ali, he's like, Your Majesty?
Yes.
I am sorry about not 100% knowing where I was supposed to go. I really needed to get out of there, and it's not like every day that adventurers come by and try and rescue you, and I should have maybe been a little bit more upfront about it. And I
Sir Talavar,
apologize.
I think I appreciate your apology. I simply wish you had just been upfront with us. We weren't going to leave someone in a cage willy-nilly. That's not how we work.
And I totally
We might be a little
appreciate that.
chaotic, but we are very nice.
But I didn't know, and like everything in Hither and Thither and Yon is just like really evil now, and like you guys could have been evil, and I wouldn't have known. But I did need to get out of there. But now I know you guys are nice.
Did
I'm
we
sorry.
seem evil when we first met you?
No, I don't know. But I don't know. Sometimes they trick you.
I get that. But I wish you had simply just asked us some questions first to see how we actually, like, what kind of people we actually are.
It was.
Now you've learned a good lesson.
Yes.
Now you've learned a lesson, Sir Talavar.
A lesson. A lesson has been learned, I think. What was the lesson?
She gives the deep, like the biggest sigh.
Yeah.
I was just gonna look back at Sirali like,
One of the lessons is not to judge a book by its cover because you made an assumption that we were evil based on things that were happening right now, which part of me understands, but you really shouldn't judge a book by its cover. That's one lesson.
Okay.
The next lesson is at some point, maybe be upfront after we have done what you wanted and said, hey, actually, I think it's moved. Like, you could have gone about it in a different way, and we wouldn't have known.
I could have maybe been more.
It's a moving hill.
Yeah, I could have maybe mentioned that part. It definitely didn't slip my mind. It's like the number one
Yeah.
thing about it.
Then how does...
Tonight you should be chivalrous and honorable to even strangers you don't know until they prove otherwise.
I feel like my whole definition of what a knight is supposed to be has radically changed since I got here.
I'm just saying, like, you guys
Apparently
cannot
it's
hold me
changed for
to
me too
material
since
realm standards.
Excuse me, sir, but this knighthood was very much similar to material realm knighthood when I was here last.
Listen.
I guess I don't understand what a knight is if they're not honorable. So then what are you, a rogue?
No, I think if I was a rogue, I could
Bandit?
have maybe broken out the cage.
Listen,
Sir
it was a
Raleigh,
very
maybe we
hard
should
part.
Your
report
tools
him
were
to the
taken.
queen.
I wonder what Sibylla would think of you.
I wonder what the Slumber Court Queen would think of her knight. Lying to children and swearing at them,
Listen, there's a lot. Like I've
leading
been
them
saying,
astray.
like I've been saying, a lot of really nasty, super terrible, awful shit is happening, and like things like lying and like not mentioning specific details. Super
You're
low.
making a whole lot of excuses for the most adultiest
feel
adult of the
better?
group.
Do you feel better that you've justified your answer, or do you still feel awful?
Ugh.
Like deep down, do you feel like you've really meant your apology? Do you really feel like everything that's been coming out of your mouth actually means something?
I am sorry that I deceived you, but I did it out of complete necessary.
Did you?
I need to get
Again,
out of this cage.
I don't blame you based on the circumstances. Like, I really get it, because I would probably be desperate if I was in the same situation. However, we were walking for a very long time before you finally decided to be like, oh, actually,
We
I
were
don't know
only-
where the hill is.
We
You
were
could've-
only walking for like an hour.
Sir, we saved you. We risked our lives to fight snakes for you. I don't know
And
where we could have proven ourselves.
Okay, that is fair. That is fair. Look, I am sorry. I am very sorry. This somehow really turned around on me,
Sir,
and like I have been away from the
died!
summer court for a long time. I was at the soggy court for like a
No more
long
excuses.
time.
No more excuses.
Grab. Or, sorry. Hold on. I have it. I have it. Gift. Yes. Gift.
Yeah.
Sometimes there are certain people that will not accept when they've been wrong. And unfortunately, it sounds like Sir Talavar is one that will never understand.
You know, I would expect a lot more from a true knight of the summer court, but I guess standards have really dropped since I've left the Feywild.
Oh shit.
Maybe he's lying. Maybe he's someone else. Are you
You
really
could
a
be
knight?
right, Flubs. Maybe he's not worth trying to get out of the cage. Maybe we should just leave him.
All right, insight checks on
Leave him for the ducks.
Even for the ducks.
Are the
Diabolical!
yeah? By the way, are the ducks following us, or they just let us pass?
Yeah, you can also roll a perception check, folks.
I would love to do that.
I got a 19.
Okay.
I got 21.
Amazing.
Okay.
Insight was a nat one, but perception was a
Yes.
17.
Okay. Hey.
Ooh.
Okay.
Double digits!
Sorali, Sorali and Greb, you guys have... Sorali, you're very empathetic, and Greb, you have seen every kind of person come through the shop. Rich, not rich, noble, not noble. And you guys, take a hard look at Sir Talavar. One, you see a fairy dragon who is used to, leisure. You can see, how he is shaped, he's got, a big belly. And you can see that, even though he has been away from the summer court for, a long time, the way his scales are kept, even though he's kind of an older fairy dragon, super immaculate. Maybe a couple claws are chipped, but you could tell at one time were probably pretty well manicured. And he seems to be maybe at one time he was a great knight, but it's probably been some time since he's been out in the field. And not only that, Greb, make a history check for me.
Another nat 20.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
It's 27.
Damn. So part of what makes the Feywild wild is it does siphon off of people's energy a little bit. So it's kind of said that the more powerful or the more magically inclined you are, the more you can alter the landscape around you. And it's pretty common for areas of a large population are a little bit more chaotic, a little bit more overgrown, or people would sort of have specific flowers or specific herbs outside their house, that sort of thing. So you guys have felt while you were here, the change in the land is not just an aesthetic thing. It's a poison has spread across this land, and it's changing the nature of this area, and a little bit changing of the people in it. And people like Sue possibly are getting rarer and rarer. Maybe Sue has some protections as within her house, but Sir Talavar being so close to a hag for a bit probably changed him negatively for a bit. On top of the trauma of being a prisoner, and also probably being spoiled in the court, and then having to rough it, and probably feeling guilty, incompetent, but also desperate and sad for themselves. So there's a lot of layers going on to this, but you do think that Sir Talavar has... You don't think he probably wasn't this way for the whole time. He's kind of fighting within himself. And especially with the words that Sorali's saying. You can see how guilty he is.
I keep walking.
And with the perception check, you look behind you, and definitely not as many, but you hear in the not so far distance, quack, 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 quack.
Maybe we should speed up here a little bit, yeah? Okay, cool.
What scares ducks?
Like something big, right? Maybe.
Would I know what would scare ducks?
Make a nature check.
Are there any, like do eagles
not
eat
bad.
ducks? I mean, I don't. Do any birds eat ducks?
Dirty 20.
Lots of shit eats ducks. Ducks is very good. I don't know if you guys have had duck. I haven't had duck, like, in years and years, but, like, very fatty creature. So yeah, ducks getting chomped. Gators eat ducks, griffins eat ducks. Everything eats ducks. This duck population, out of control, though. You could certainly lure them into being eaten by something. It probably wouldn't be that hard.
Hey, Sorali.
Well,
How
Yeah,
good
hi.
how good are you at pretending to be a crocodile?
well, I was thinking I could make, like, I have binary illusion, so I could, like, create the noises from underneath the swamp and scare them. Was what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So I can do that.
I mean, we could
Other
always
than that,
eat ducks too.
I don't think I would be a very good crocodile. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, if there's only a few, we could just try to kill them. Be lunch.
Well, they
Feels
haven't
weird to do
tried to
that.
attack us yet. I'm just worried about
That's why I was just wanting to scare them.
if we have to camp. I don't want them to try to attack us while we're camping. But
Well, ideally, we'll be on top of the hill.
I mean, the ducks could just follow us
talking
onto
I'd
the
rather
hill,
deal with
though.
the
Maybe.
ends.
I don't know.
Just saying. How close are we to the hill?
It's gonna be another, like, 2 hours.
Cool.
Closer we to the ducks?
They're not, like, right on top of you.
Is there, like, some brush or something close by to them?
Oh yeah, like, this whole thing is just, like, swampy undergrowth and, like, forest.
Cool. From
Okay.
someplace kind of to, like, in front of them to the side, I'm going to... Is it within 30? Well, whatever's within 30 feet with me. All of a sudden, they're gonna hear the growl of a crocodile.
Okay. Make
What was that?
make an intimidation check with advantage.
Natural 20!
Oh my god, guys.
That's number 3, baby.
To be
Jeez.
fair, earlier this week I was rolling a lot of that ones. So I feel like the universe has in fact balanced for me.
All
We're getting
balances
to that
out.
point. Yep, all balances out, man.
You guys hear, like, a ridiculously large, like, just I'll send you guys a video because I did actually see, like, the little, like, dino rumble that they have, and it is horrifying.
Yeah.
And if I heard that in a swamp,
When,
I would
like,
be so
the
scared.
ripples that they
Yeah.
make from like the deep bass.
Yeah, absolutely not.
It's okay, Clubs, it's just me.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I
because
did
that
that,
was, like,
it's okay.
super scary.
Well, I mean, like, warn someone next time,
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just
Well, we
like-
were talking about... I was asking what scares ducks.
Oh, that makes sense.
And then Gift said, could
Crocodiles.
you be a convincing crocodile? I was like, well, no, but I can make the sound of a crocodile. I wouldn't be a very convincing crocodile, though. I'm not gonna lie. I would be really bad at it.
When you swim, can you breathe underwater? Do they do that? Right?
Yes.
Hmm.
I can't do that.
You can't do that.
No.
I can have a restaurant.
I am also not green. I'm purple.
True. I didn't think I'm red.
I'm green.
Maybe Greb can do it.
There you go.
I'm not good at acting though.
Can you swim? Can you
I can't swim
breathe
either.
underwater? Well, you can't swim. That's right.
So we just.
I don't think I'd make a very good
think
crocodile.
Maybe all three of us together. You know, if Greb's on top, she's green, and then you can make the noise, and then I can swim.
Yeah. Well, we'll do that if this doesn't work with scaring the ducks away.
I'm hoping that the ducks started going back the way they came, or they flew off, different direction.
You hear
the opposite direction of
you
crocodile.
hear like fading away. Quack 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 quack.
Those ducks are weird, man.
Yeah, I know.
Sir Talavar, what do you know about the ducks? Because they're weird.
Like
Anything.
like I said, I did see those ducks doing like a weird ritual.
A ritual?
Yes. I also saw like
Wow.
a really, really big duck.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's disturbing.
Yes, and I
I
only
feel
saw
like
the
we should
night.
clear up. Have you seen any other really important things that you're just not sharing with us?
Oh,
So that
okay.
seems a little scary.
Okay, well, let's see. Let me think about it really quick.
Yeah, please do.
Well, let me see. Let me think. Okay, so she mentioned the bunnies, the herringon. Yes, there's like a lot of them. She was not being dramatic about that. There's like a lot of them, and then the bullywugs. Okay, so like. I'm not gonna make like a super large generalization about a population. However, the bullywugs in general, very stupid. Yes.
I mean,
Wasn't
you know,
your
you have
friend a bullywug?
He was a noble, noble knight, but he was also not that bright.
Okay.
Give me hope.
Yeah, like he had very noble intentions, but he also like okay. I don't like to speak super ill of the dead. However, I do kind of think like maybe his death little bit his fault. He was like, I can make it, and I was like, no, you can't. And then he jumped, and I was like, I told you couldn't make it, man. And and it was not like a bet that I super wanted to win. And then we crashed.
Did
That's
it make
real.
you feel better to win the bet?
No, it definitely. I told him not to do it.
Okay. Okay.
That's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, it wasn't
I was gonna
great.
say, it feels like this
I
is
don't
not
know if
an
he was
I
just
told
like
you so
bored.
situation.
No. I don't know if he was just like bored.
You were falling out of the sky.
Yes. Okay, so that was the other
Food's
thing.
pretty exciting.
Like he was like, I totally know
I
how to
saw
drive one of
you.
these things. And then like we got up there and he was like, dude, I don't know how to work this at all. And I was like, oh man, like we kind of hinged the whole escape plot around you could drive the hot air balloon, but like then he was like, I don't actually know how to like I can make it go up, but I don't know how to land it or move it or drive it. And I was like, that's like kind of half of driving it. You know what I'm saying?
That does feel pretty important, yeah.
I'm kind of starting to just sense like maybe a theme of just like people lying, and you know maybe my ex. I'm kind
Yeah,
of maybe
one of
trying
those
to
is
see
you.
what
So
Her
far-
Majesty was saying.
So far, it seems like only knights are lying.
True.
You do you?
There's a trend here so far.
He gets like a weird look in his eye, like you're right. Maybe the knights have been corrupted.
It
That
sounds
would be
like it.
bad.
My abs.
Okay,
Not
so
expect that whole thing.
so giant duck, knights
Yeah.
may be corrupted.
Maybe that's
the
then we're gonna put
Okay,
that
but to
one.
be
We're
fair,
gonna put that one under
to be-
conspiracy theory. Giant
to be
duck,
fair,
totally
what's
real.
currently not currently what's not corrupted?
What?
Huh?
The hill?
What's not
Maybe-
corrupted?
Maybe the hill's moving around enough that it's kind of avoiding the corruption.
Maybe that's why the
Maybe.
feet wear shoes.
That's
Maybe?
the reason why I wear shoes?
I don't. Well, what? There's
Okay.
there's like a
But that's for
very
the
short
corrupt.
list of like reasons why he'll need shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Also, maybe they don't want to step in the mud, but you know, that's probably
Like I said,
a second thing.
never get it out again. Boots gonna smell like this forever. Absolutely gonna have to get new boots. Not completely out of the question of ever keeping these.
I'm assuming also a manicure and a pedicure are also on your list.
Oh, of course. I'm
You've
gonna have-
never
okay.
tried one of my bath potions, though.
He gets like a look in his eye, and he's like, "No, hold on. Do you have a bath potion?" Oh my goodness, I have not been.
Why, of course.
I have not been to a bath potion shop in so long, and I would love a bath, and I hate this cage so much. I hate it. I want to be free.
Wait,
Well, that really sucks then that you've lost so much of my trust and respect, huh?
Oh, damn. That was maybe deserved, but also super harsh. And that I am wounded. Not actually, but like in my heart.
Well, maybe you should think about your actions then,
I'm
moving
thinking
forward.
really
You know-
hard.
You know, Gift, I have a spell like that called Vicious Mockery.
Ooh.
That was
cool.
without the psychic damage.
Maybe I could turn that into a potion. Maybe like a type
There you
of
go.
poison. Ooh.
Oh.
Gift has
I
like
think-
a
I
look
think-
in
I
her
think
eye that I don't
Yeah, I
like.
think you've got an idea here.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna look for some beanberries.
Okay.
Just make sure you don't slow down, because I really want to get to that hill today.
Okay, alright, well,
We don't wanna
it'll be
stay out here
helpful
with the fun.
though.
It is a high
Okay,
DC now.
I mean, at least we know where we're going now. I'll keep you in
It's
sight.
gonna move tomorrow.
Pot will keep me on track. It's fine.
It is now a higher DC.
The longer that we take to get to the hill, the longer we have Sir Talavar.
I've already
What?
skittered away.
Good point.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
alright. Well, okay. You know, I was trying to make a point, Flubs. Or Feast. I don't think it happened.
I don't think so.
Just
I mean,
fine.
you've tried to
What?
make
Are
points.
you trying to say that
whatever.
you want to get
What?
rid of me like super fast? Okay.
No!
No, I'm just saying that you don't want to be in a cage for any longer than you have to be.
No, that is 100%. I do not want to be in the cage. Okay.
So, do you want Gift to slow us down?
No. Gift.
Okay, so we're all on the same page here, and we're all in agreement.
Yeah, go ahead and roll that investigation check. Gift.
To be honest, I did not expect Sir Talavar's story that was going to come out of his mouth. I did not expect that, guys. That hurt.
You
The
guys.
shit that I have to improv is insane.
No way.
Is it 1 or 20?
Wonder if I
Nat
can.
20.
Oh my god.
Oh, yep, that's a
Yep,
nat
yep.
20.
Sorry, I'm
Again.
really
We need
bad.
Emma's dice for
27.
team.
Now you know. Now you know
guess so.
why. You need to take his advice on how to treat your dice. Or
No,
you know that the universe is being balanced by
Anna!
your rolls with
Anna, he
her
needs a
rolls.
magic dice bag.
That's what
That's-
it
maybe
is.
this is
probably it.
why.
There we
Yeah.
go.
But you need another
That
one.
is-
That's
I don't
how
know if
you
I
open
do,
this.
yeah.
But it is full. It is already full.
It's
Pete.
full. It's chunky.
Already full.
Yeah. Look, I can't close
Yeah.
it all the way. It's too
Yeah.
full.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. 27. You are a
Indigo berries. Indigo berries. Indigo berries.
You find some berries. You actually find both baneberries and faeberries, and you're able to be like, no, this one's definitely violet, and this one's definitely indigo. So now you're like perfect, and you have like a way to test berries. So you're able to gather up. I'll say you get with a 20 with a nat 20. I'll just give you three things of each. So 3 uses of each thing. So 3 little berry bushels. So 6 total.
Sweet.
And you don't lose that much time. Greb just keeps
Yay!
rolling super fucking well
I
on
found
all
them, I
her
found them!
artificer shit.
I know, right?
Okay, I'm back. I found what I was looking for.
Okay, the hill hasn't moved yet.
Okay, good.
Flub's just wide-eyed on it the whole time, So you guys...
Move, I swear to God.
You guys make your way to the hill.
Make my way.
I laugh every time they do it, and I know it's so annoying at this point, but I don't care.
I love it.
I love it too. It's
I love.
classic.
I listened to that song so much growing up. I just can't not.
I don't even know the song that they're referencing. I think.
Making my way downtown.
Walking
Oh, that's what that's
faces
from.
past, and I'm homebound.
Okay.
Yeah.
that-
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yep.
Okay, that
Yep.
unlocked a memory of me being the first time they did that, and it transformed into what it is now.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
No regrets.
So, as you guys arrive closer to Telemy Hill, it is you guys see the mist picks up, and the air smells sweet and a little damp, but it smells of sweet fruit, and the scent of berries is heavy in the air, and your footsteps grow a little softer as the downy silvery green moss that coats the floor gets a little thicker, and then eventually you're going up a gentle upward slope, and you guys begin to breathe a little heavier as you hike up. But eventually make your way to a craggy ridge, which marks the top of the hill. As you guys go up the hill, you guys are sort of enclosed by dozens of enormous willow trees. And it's not an insanely large hill, but the willow trees sway in the breeze as you walk through.
Is there
Don't
anything you need to
take
say? Okay.
anything.
But willow trees have some very special bark I
No.
could use.
No.
If you're gonna do that, you better ask the tree.
How do I talk to a tree?
I thought they talked.
Speak
Isn't that
Sylvan.
like the whole thing?
Yeah?
We're in the Feywild.
Can I go up to a willow tree? And I'm gonna say in Sylvan,
Excuse me, willow tree. Do you speak Sylvan or Common?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Gift. Do you have a name?
Hello. They call us Willow.
Just Willow?
We
I'm
are-
in love with them already. They're great.
We're all called Willow.
Oh, well, that makes sense. I'm an alchemist, and, your bark has some very special, properties. I was wondering if I could maybe have some?
Oh, jingle,
If
jingle. Whew.
that's okay.
Jingle.
Oh, also, if you know where someone... Oh.
There you go.
Would you happen to know where another goblin like me called Jingle Jangle might live?
When you say the name Jingle Jangle, you feel the trees like rustle around you.
Whoa.
What?
Am I
what
hearing
did she
this
say?
conversation?
Yeah, you guys are
I'm hearing
in
this
the
conversation. I know
like
it's
forest, and like
Cool.
you can hear Greb talking to a tree, and it's kind of just like the voice. It's not like a face appears in the willow, right? It's just like a voice.
not
in
Grandmother
the heart.
Willow.
It's not Grandmother Willow. As much as I am tempted to do that, it's not Grandmother Willow. But
Not like the end of Lord of the Rings.
no, yeah,
So cool.
faceless. These are not ents. They
Dang it.
are awakened trees, which is different.
Dang it.
Yeah,
So they're like
Uh,
sentry.
yeah. Did. You see, you hear Willow. It's just like, what do you want with Jingle Jangle?
Well, we've got a really annoying and dumb fairy dragon knight stuck in a cage, and we think she
Excuse
might have
me?
some keys that could unlock this cage. So, we wanted to maybe ask her if she could unlock the cage for him.
We're looking for a key.
Oh,
We hear Jingle Jingle
Yeah,
has a lot of keys.
they have many keys. They like keys. You may
that makes sense.
take some bark. I cannot feel pain.
I'll be very gentle. Thank you so much.
I feel like Gift was more focused on the willow bark than Jingle Jingle. Just a little
Is that
bit.
what she was talking about? I couldn't understand anything.
Yeah, so apparently Jingle Jingle has a lot of keys. Like a lot of keys.
I think we knew that.
Also, the willow said that Gift could have some of the willow bark.
Oh.
It's just a very polite thing to ask,
Yeah.
especially if
You
it's part
know-
of their
doesn't that,
body. You know.
Like hurt it or something?
No, apparently. it
You know,
doesn't feel
willow
anything.
bark has lots of anti-inflammatory and pain-relieving expertise. It's got these things called flavonoids, which are really useful, and they can be really great in reducing fevers and all sorts of things.
So Raleigh's eyes glazed over for
Yeah, he stopped paying attention.
You just hear
Um,
from the tree.
I will very
Ironic.
carefully.
yeah,
I'll very, very gently like use a sharp knife to like take some bark, trying not to hurt the tree.
After you're done, you hear like the trees like echoing each other, and like a symphony of voices essentially. Do not hurt Jingle Jangle.
Oh, we weren't planning on it. We just wanted her to unlock the cage if she could.
Or we will hurt you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Or feast.
at the mad of this, I felt like the wind changed. That was kind of scary.
Yeah, so, if we hurt Jingle Jangle, the trees will hurt us.
Oh. Well, why would we do that?
They're very protective of Jingle Jangle.
Got it.
Just like you're very protective of your bag.
I mean, my bag can't really feel pain though, so I don't know, but I get it.
But would you be
yeah.
okay if someone took it?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
see?
you're right.
See?
I'll probably hit
Yeah.
them. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so let's not hurt Jingle Jangle.
Unless she steals my bag. And then, you know, her thing.
The trees rustle.
I mean, it's a hypothetical.
I'm
I
gonna
don't like
put.
this place.
I'm gonna like find like a puddle with some clay in it, and like smear some clay on the tree where I took the bark, so it's like not gonna get infected or something. Okay. Is she this way?
Instead of a voice answering you, it seems as if like when you say, "Is it this way?" like you kind of like see a path that you didn't see before.
Thank you. You're the nicest trees I've ever met.
I don't know. Like I kind of feel like they
I like
threatened to kill us, but okay. No, nice trees.
I like pointed
How many
at Sir
places you have?
Talavar. At least they were honest with us.
Okay, yeah.
Just
I mean,
Oh.
as far as we
Take more psychic
know,
damage.
as far
Well,
as
now we know
I'm
the
not gonna
boundaries. I'm just saying.
Okay, that's fair.
Boundaries are important.
Okay, I totally agree with that. I think that's good. Okay, Jingo Shango.
Yeah, that's funny how trees were more real with us than a knight of the summer court has been. Huh, that's
In like a-
interesting.
hushed whisper. He's like, "Listen, we don't even know how long the trees have been awakened. They could have been awakened last week."
Doesn't matter.
They've still
At least
been
we know
more
the boundaries.
honest with us than you have.
Okay, all right. Bag on the guy
Sir
in the
Talavar
cage.
shame. That is what this episode
Yes.
needs
Yeah.
to be
The
called.
roast of Sir Talavar for
shame.
sure.
Yeah, the roast of Sir Talavar. That is. Yep.
Yeah,
That's
that's what it is.
Episode name.
Okay, so we continue on.
You continue up. As it like late afternoon, like 2-3 o'clock starts rolling around. You guys finally get to like the top of the hill.
I just noticed the little key shape on the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute.
And as you guys like pop up, you guys see that on the top of the hill there is in fact a cave with an entryway that is shaped like a keyhole.
Oh, Matic.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Makes sense.
I think it's a little bit on the nose. Like, hello, here I am, Shingo Jango, but also we were looking for her, so I'm not complaining. I'm just saying.
Really pushing it, mister.
I just think Inkle embraced everything about themselves, the love of keys, and I respect that.
She's got a pretty good brand going.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fair. I do love a brand.
Oh. Yeah. It's a very, I mean...
Goblins
talk
are
about
pretty good
potential.
at coming up with brands.
You never
Is there
saw
like a
gifts.
door thing? Or is it just like an open mouth?
It's just a cave, yeah.
I'm going to step towards it with Sir Talavar.
Alright.
You should hold them in front of you in case they're in a trap.
Okay, great. I love it. That's fine. If that's what you need
I'm not
to
gonna
do.
lie, I was thinking.
If that's what you need to do, Your Highness, I sacrifice myself. Just bury me not in the cage. That's all I ask.
I'm glad you did.
Well, I think if she has a whole forest protecting her, I don't really need.
Maybe.
Never know.
That's like.
What if someone tried to steal her keys? That would be so sad.
Yeah, I guess if she is paranoid about keeping her keys safe, then that would be.
Have you ever thought about trapping Pot? For everyone but you?
Not really, because he's usually full of acid and he can defend himself
That
pretty
is a trap!
well.
Like, when you think about it, that is a trap!
I guess,
Because
yeah.
if you just willy-nilly decided to steal something from the pot and you stuck your hand in and you didn't know your hand would be burned with acid, that is a trap.
I don't brew the acid as intentionally as a trap, though. It's just something useful.
It's just a happy circumstance.
I mean, I use the acid for my potion makings, but I guess it can double as a trap. Yeah.
There you go.
sure.
You unintentionally made a trap.
I doubt you would unintentionally make a trap using keys, though.
Pretty
Didn't say
cool.
it was keys. Although that'd be cool.
Pretty cool. Maybe it's like a
I
noise.
immediately thought of Harry
Stop.
Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright.
And the flying keys. My mind went there. Anyways.
It
Is
has,
there a
like,
doorbell?
A tripwire, and like you go through it, and it like rings a bunch of keys to let them know you're there.
What a great alarm bell. Or announcer.
It'd be really awkward if you then needed the keys though, so.
But what if they're just some random keys that you don't know what they go to?
Well, I feel like she's like really into keys. She probably knows where each one goes, right?
That would be really cool.
Does it look like the cave just goes into darkness, or is there any like door that we
No,
could
it looks
see
like
from
there's some
mouth,
steps.
I go up the steps.
Up or down?
Down.
Oh, I go down the steps. Sorelli tried to go up and then dropped a little bit.
It's dark.
And you
in
miss
here.
a step.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's really dark in here.
I thought you had dark vision.
I depth perception is different with dark vision though.
So it takes a
You're
minute
not the
to,
one
like,
with
get
glasses,
in.
though. Anyways.
So as you guys walk, the worn steps lead down into like a little bit of like a cold like cellar. You guys feel a slight chill, but mostly what you detect is a scent of iron and metal.
Iron?
And as you
With the keys.
as you guys enter down the stairs, your footsteps like softly on each step. There's like sputtering candles that eventually illuminate like a chamber inside. And what you guys see is thousands of keys. Hundreds of thousands of keys. Keys on the floor, keys on every surface, keys hanging from string and wire across the walls. There's literally not a surface of this entire cave that's not covered in keys.
I just had like an image of Monsters Inc. Not gonna lie, with all the doors.
Yeah, with all the doors.
Anyways.
Like, so many keys.
Oh my gosh.
And in...
I bet all of these keys go to those doors. It's fine.
It's fine.
Um,
So, as you guys, are like, damn, that's a lot of keys, you hear the sound of keys jingling as a goblin, much the size of Greb, but with massive ears and, like a pale yellow skin. They wear a coat lined with metal keys and carry a flail that has padlocks for the head. And I put a picture in the chat for you guys.
Oh wow.
Interesting.
Those are some ears.
I'm gonna call out in Goblin.
In Goblin back, you hear like the quick on the floor. You hear tons of keys like clink, clink, clink. And she walks up, and you do see it's a feminine form. She has like a big toothy grin, sharp goblin teeth, and she goes, "Oh, how might jingle jangle unlock a bit of happiness in your lives?"
So we have this lovely companion, that is unfortunately locked in a cage. And
A
we were
lock.
wondering if a lock that has no key that we're aware of, but we thought you
need a
being the
key.
master of keys.
You need a key.
I
Jingle
do.
Jingle has keys. Gimme. And she makes a gimme motion to the cage.
I hand the cage over to
it's been nice knowing you.
Hello, Jingle Jangle. It is a pleasure to meet you. Oh, Jingle Jangle loves keys. Jingle Jangle will unlock cage. Jingle Jangle gonna put you right here. And she puts him on the middle of the big table, and you guys just hear click 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 as a bunch of keys fall off the table, and you see Jingle Jangle starts scurrying around the room, and it is so loud because the chamber is echoing, and as she steps, her cloak is made out of keys, so she is jangling when she walks and also stepping on hundreds of keys, so it's every time she moves anywhere. And she starts arbitrarily moving across the room, and she goes, maybe this key, and she goes over and tries it, no, and throws it, and then goes over to another key, maybe this one, tries it.
Are we dodging keys?
Yeah, absolutely. She is.
I'd like to try to catch the
Whoa.
first one then.
Okay, cool, great. Go ahead and make a make a
Dorelli's
dex
just
check.
dodging.
Check or
Dorelli
save.
took the dodge action.
Save.
Whoa.
That's pretty good.
Mm.
That's a 25, guys.
Goddamn.
Ooh.
Goddamn.
You see that the
Yay, plus dice!
first key that she tried was like a pretty like intricate, like burnished brass key. It has like a lot of like detailing on the end of the key, and kind of like it looks pretty ornate. It's a little heavy too. Jingle Jangle mutters to herself the entire time, and you also notice she only refers to herself in the third person. This goes on for a bit.
Did I see? Did I see Flubs catch the key?
Flubs, were you trying to hide it?
No. The key came out and he was like, oh. He's not putting it in his pack or anything. He's just kind of holding it in his
He's just
hand.
holding it. Yeah, you saw it. You kind of like look at Jingle Jangle, and Jingle Jangle is just like, not this key, and just like throws it. And you see Sir Talavar's like, it's an iron cage. I don't know if that makes a difference. Oh, why you no tell Jingle Jangle that earlier? And she starts like going to a different part of her chamber and like starts rummaging around in like a pile of like keys, and she goes, maybe this one, and goes back and tries it. This goes on for like several minutes.
I'm going to pat Flubs on the shoulder and be like, I would put that key down, but then you could try to catch the next one, and the next one, and the next one, just as long as you put the keys back, or at least put the keys over to the side for Jingle Jangle.
I mean, maybe she doesn't need this one, but you're right, I can catch more keys. Yeah.
But I think Jingle Jangle loves keys more than us, so I don't think that's fair to Jingle Jangle to keep the keys.
That's true.
How would you feel if Jingle Jangle kept the corn dogs from you?
Well, I mean, if she traded them for some keys, you know, then maybe it'll be fine.
That's fair.
You think
It
she'd
says
want
you're
a
not
corn
trading
dog?
for anything. Not those corn dogs, I don't think.
What about a
You
cupcake?
can eat those corn dogs, though. Maybe a cupcake.
I'll ask her.
Hey, Jingle Jangle. Do you need help finding a key?
Jiggle Jiggle, okay. Jiggle Jiggle, know every single key.
That's impressive.
That is pretty impressive.
Well, this might take a while, so I'm gonna start experimenting.
Another reason to not keep the keys.
Yeah, maybe she'd notice. I wasn't gonna steal.
I'm
No,
gonna
I
find
know.
the spot
I know you
with
weren't
like the
Flubs.
least
I
amount
just
of
don't want
keys.
I just
Okay.
don't want the trees to attack us.
Yeah.
And I'm
So
gonna,
let's
like-
just be nice to Jingle Jangle.
I'm gonna start breaking out stuff and like continue like working on potions that I
You
was
see
working
Jingle
on last
Jingle
night.
unfazed. You do find like a stovetop that has slightly less keys on it than everything else.
Ooh. Hey, Jingle Jangle, do you mind if I use your stove?
Jingle Jangle don't care.
Thanks. I'm gonna try to move as many keys off as I can. Get to work.
Okay.
Sorali's feeling
Oh,
very
by the way-
unproductive right now.
She's feeling
Flubs
what?
is catching
Probably-
keys. She's feeling unproductive. Flubs is catching keys. Greb is doing alchemy. She's just kind of standing there.
How do you think Talavar feels?
Talavar's like trying to be helpful and it's like not working.
Talavar not
That's
right.
fair. That's fair.
I'm hoping.
By the way-
Talavar is feeling a little despair.
Go ahead, Emma. Sorry.
When I was watching our last episode, I realized I misspoke and I said I put the galls in the acid. I meant to say I put the fog iron in the acid,
That
and the
makes sense.
galls in water.
Got it. Cool.
Not that it matters, but
Mhm.
well,
For
it
clarity.
matters, But anyways, yeah,
So, Sorali, you
the proper way to make ink.
as you're like, I feel really unproductive. You're sort of just like looking at like Jingle Jangle's like method, and just being like, is there a method to this madness, or is she just really that super crazy? And like, she really is just like talking to herself and like picking them up and like looking at them and then like chucking them down. And she without even like looking at you, and she goes, how did you find Jingle Jangle?
Well, we followed the hill with the feet.
Okay, that's good enough for Jingle Jangle.
And yeah, no, we and then we talked to your lovely trees outside. And they're so nice.
Jingle Jangle loves the trees.
They seem to
They're
love
so
you.
nice. They
Jingle
love
Jangle.
you so much, Jingle Jangle.
Jingle Jangle protects the trees. Trees protect Jingle Jangle. Except,
I love that relationship. I pull out my bag with my little marbles and I start kind of playing with my little marbles a little bit.
And how do you protect the trees?
she like thinks about it for a second, and she goes, Jingle Jangle. Jingle Jangle would never let anyone hurt the trees. Jingle Jangle would leave her cave.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
That's a big step for you.
Do you help wake the trees up, Jingle Jangle? Because that's really cool if you do. Well, you're cool anyways, but this would be even more cool.
Jingle Jangle found the trees. Found the trees after that day. And she's like slowing her like claw through a pile. She gets like a faraway look. Then claws like a little bit more rapidly.
What day? What day
She
was
looks
that,
up,
Jingle Jangle?
big wide eyes. The bunnies.
The bunnies. Were they mean?
The bunnies were mean to Jingle Jangle. They beat Jingle Jangle. And they stole Jingle Jangle's truffles.
Not the truffles.
They beat Jingle Jangle.
Why? Why would they do something like that?
The bunnies work for Hag.
Bev Lorna.
Hush!
Blackjaw. Well,
Did the trees find you, Jingle Jangle?
Yes.
Did they help you from the keep you from the bunnies?
And they promised Jingle Jangle that they would never, ever get near downfall.
What's downfall?
Downfall's where the
Black-
bunnies live. Remember, Sue told us about Downfall.
It's where the hag lives. The bunnies. Jingle Jangle knows that they live in the
Further away.
tollway. And Jingle Jangle doesn't go there
that's
either.
I don't
I
blame
look
you.
about this. So, yeah. Well, we're not friends with the bunnies or the hag, so you're cool with us.
She gives you a big,
I'm gonna
like,
stop doing
toothy
alchemy
smile.
for a sec
Mm-hmm.
and look over and be like, Jiggle Jaggle, do you charge anything for unlocking cages?
She gets like a really big smile. And she
That's
goes,
a yes.
Jingle Jangle want the bunnies to pay.
Let's do that.
Jingle Jangle doesn't want gold. Jingle Jangle doesn't even want keys. Jingle Jangle wants dead bunnies.
Only dead bunnies?
Jingle Jangle thinks
How
it's
would
only
prove
fair.
How would we prove to you that we took care of the bunnies?
One of the bunnies
Is there something that these have that
has
you
a
want?
long scarf.
Part of him. It's in his name.
He Jingle Jangle?
Man.
He bad bunny.
That's a pretty
the
big
baddest?
ask for just unlocking a cage.
What is Sir Talavar's response to that? I'm genuine. What? How does Sir Talavar look when Greb says that?
You see Sir Talavar's like head like, oh? No, hold on. But I do think we are totally capable of killing the bunnies, right guys? Like we should unlock my cage.
Are you gonna help us, Sir Talavar?
I don't see I mean
You're
like
gonna
I
help
could
us?
help. I could help.
This is your prize. You're not just helping. You're the one that's gonna get the bunnies, Sir Knight.
Well, yeah, we can just go out on our way and you can.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
I
is
mean, I could
your
not,
payment.
I could not overstate.
We brought you here.
how
You're the one
many
stuck
bunnies
in a
there
cage.
Are. Yeah, there is like hundreds of bunnies. So
You
like,
know which bunny she's talking about.
I could not defeat
But Sir
Agdon. That is
Talavar-
absolutely ridiculous.
Arthur a knight?
Sure, but
I guess
like,
you'll just be stuck in that cage then if you can't pay her
Oh.
fee.
But that is a little mean. I don't know. I don't know about this one.
I'm
Jingle
not
Jangle
risking
don't care who
my life
killed
just
Bunny.
to get a dumb dragon out of a cage that lied to us. What if he just lies again, telling us which way the castle is?
But I mean, like,
Well,
okay, let's huddle up. Hold on. Group talk.
you just hear like
Isn't
the
this-
slinking of keys.
I'm still kind of playing with the marbles, kind of rotating them through my fingers.
So Raleigh, come here.
I'm right. I was right next to Flubs the whole time. I'm right here.
like why we're here in the first place? It's like, I mean, if we're finding Zybirna or whatever, I mean, we're gonna have to go through the hags eventually, right? And this hag is being guarded by the rabbits. I mean, it seems like it's on our path, you know, to find Star and everything.
I don't know that she's being guarded by them. Because it sounds like
No,
they
but-
live in two different areas.
I mean, it's on our way though. They're right in
But the
front.
bunnies are probably or take orders from the hag.
They could be like the hag's knights.
I mean, I just don't know how
we
much
can take
this is
care of
worth.
If we can take care of them before we get to the castle, that'll lessen the amount of things that could come after us while we're facing the hag at the castle.
Hmm.
Sometimes it's better to do things in stages.
We don't even know this buddy. I mean,
I understand, but here's my other thing though. I don't trust Sir Talavar to actually do what he's going to say. Jingle Jangle hasn't done anything.
Yeah.
The least we can do for
well,
Jingle
why do we
Jangle-
need to even unlock his cage then if he's just gonna keep lying to us?
Well, I mean, we
Because it might give us some sway in the summer court.
I didn't even think of that.
Sorry, I'm playing the long game, guys.
Oh,
As I know it
clearly.
is, I am. Sorali's starting to think the long game.
We gotta get to Sibilna. We're gonna have to go through all the hags. If we can have some...
I've never killed anyone
Lord.
before. I killed some snakes, but that's different.
I mean,
These are gonna be bunnies! How are they different
Not
from snakes?
bunnies, rally humanoids. They have
also people.
children. They have their own
Do they?
language. Yes, they're people.
Well, I mean, maybe we don't
Are they
need to.
here, though?
Maybe we don't need to.
How much
kill
do I
them.
know about bunny people?
Oh, you know that they are a sentient race. They are humanoid. You are right. They're much more
They're
rare
people.
in the material realm.
They're people, Raleigh.
Yeah, like, you had two times, and they say that we're big. They take people.
Yeah, but I don't know that we should murder them.
I
I
mean,
think that's for a justice system to take care of. I'm not an executioner or a mercenary.
we will have a notice, then maybe we can beat them up, and then if someone wants to take them to the circle, I don't know. We don't have to kill.
What's the bed, though?
People want them to pay. That could be.
Oh, she wants them dead. She specifically said she wants
She wants
Oh,
them
is that
dead,
fine?
and
I
she
missed
wants the maid bunny's scarf.
Okay, you were catching keys. I don't blame you.
Well, and did you see this one? It's like, no, that's not important.
Dead bunnies.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it seems like we were gonna do something similar anyway. And I
I
don't.
wasn't planning on murdering anyone. I'm hoping to get to the castle and free Zybylna, and she's so powerful. I think she could probably take care of the rest. I don't know.
But it
Yeah,
sounds like
it's-
she's not in this castle.
Yeah, it's gonna be a that.
We don't
Lot of
know
stuff.
that. What if she's there, but she's just held prisoner or something?
Oh, Greb, you sweet summer child.
So what would you do? So what would you do if these bunny people, if we get to the castle and they come after you with spears and swords and bows and arrows and they started attacking you? What would you do?
Defend myself, but I don't. It's very situational. I'm not purposefully going there to murder them.
But they're going to probably be protecting the hag.
We don't know what's over there, Sarali. We don't even know what's in the castle.
I mean, what's the alternative?
We
here?
have a
Just
lot
leave
of missing
Talavar?
information. I don't know what to do. I feel like there's too many unknown variables.
Yeah.
Welcome to life.
I mean, I'm not an adventurer. I'm a scientist.
God damn
I'm
it,
gonna
Jim.
pretend like that means something. I mean, I don't. I guess we could like. I mean, she probably has food or something. We could. I don't love it, but we could like leave Talavar here and go scope out the situation and like learn more. I don't think he would like that very much though.
And then the hill is going to move.
Or
Then we gotta find the hill again.
yeah,
But
we don't have Talavar's vibes to find it again.
If she's smart, though, she won't unlock the cage until she has her payment, though.
Yeah, I mean he can stay in the cave. He'll be safe here.
Surely the Summer Queen has some form of magic that could get it out. I mean,
I don't think. Is the summer court near here? I feel like it's past. Is it in this part of the
Right now,
villa?
no one can travel between the courts.
Yeah.
forgot that.
Dilemmas.
Fine,
she
but I'm
writes.
not killing anyone unless I absolutely have to.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we can try to, like, negotiate her down.
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe we could just ask him for his scar.
yeah. Or, like, talk with Jingle Jangle and just say, like, oh, you know, maybe, like, can we take them to a court and then they can decide? And, like, we could just beat them up and not kill him. I mean, I don't know.
I'm gonna pop up from our circle and be like, "Hey, Jingle Jangle, would bringing you the scarf be enough payment?"
She thinks about it. Jingle Jangle. Jingle Jangle? When Jingle Jangle fought the bunnies, Jingle Jangle tried to take the scarf. Choke the bunny. But the scarf didn't come off.
Oh shit, it's attuned to it.
Jingle Jangle thinks you may have to kill him. Jingle Jangle
I mean,
says you only have to kill that one bunny. Jingle Jangle supposes that you could
he
knock
was-
the other ones out.
that one bunny was, like, super mean to you, right?
She gets up like real close to you and is like, Jingle Jangle knows. But that bunny?
But my question still stands. Would bringing you the scarf be enough of payment?
If the scarf belonged to Dead Bunny.
Dead bunny or specifically just that bunny?
Jingle Jangle says, Agdong long scarf. Mean bunny with long blue scarf. Must die. 4 crimes against Jingle Jangle.
I'll do it.
Right. She produces a key and unlocks Sir Talavar's cage.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Like,
my goodness, this is the best fucking day of my life! And he like busts out of the cage and he flies around the chamber and he's like, I am free! Oh my gosh, I have been stuck in that cage for so long! Oh, my wings! Jingle Jangle does
Alright,
not
Jingle
give you a
Jangle, we'll be
timeline.
back.
Jingle Jangle says, take all the time that you
Thanks,
want.
pretty nice, actually.
Alright, thanks, Jingle Jangle. We'll be in touch.
Okay, bye.
Raleigh, you just made a very serious commitment.
Can I keep this key? Like this one? Do you need this one?
She looks at it really close. Go ahead and make a persuasion check. I'll let you do it with advantage, Flubs.
Let's go. First one was a 1.
Okay, so glad I gave you advantage.
Second one was very good though.
In the meantime, I'd like to try to grab Sir Talavar out of the air.
Okay,
21.
Make 21. All right, make a dexterity saving throw to snatch him out of the air.
Easy. That's pretty good. 21.
Okay. Flubs, as you ask her for a key, you see Jingle Jangle like gets up in your face and she looks at you and she looks at the key and she goes, Jingle Jangle like you. And she like bats her like eyes at you. Jingle Jangle thinks you should have this key. And like quick as can be switches the keys. And the key is like warm in your hand. It's a silver key. It has a little skull at the end of it.
Cool. Thank you.
That is that. Is that a gift without any expectations of reciprocation?
She gives you a look like. Go ahead and insight check for me, Greb.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
One.
Is it one? The dice have caught up.
Yeah. I know.
She gives you like a
My
look
legs run out.
that you don't like. You're like, I don't really know how to interpret that look. She just like wide-eyed and unblinking, and she goes, Jingle Jangle, like. And then she like looks at you and says, "What's your name?"
Feast.
Feast. Jingle Jangle like Feast.
I said it weird though. Okay.
Feast can have the key. She like closes up your claws onto it.
With no expectations of reciprocation?
Jingle Jangle already getting Dead Bunny. Like pats his claws and it says, Dead Bunny payment enough.
Okay.
Do
By the way, he's a 2-year-old. I just thought you should know.
why does that matter?
I'm starting to walk up the stairs.
Okay. You're able to like catch
I'm gonna-
Sir Talavar's tail.
Yeah. I'm gonna grab his tail, and I'm gonna grab Flubs by the elbow. And be like, come on, I'll tell you later.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
And while we're walking up the stairs, I'm gonna grab Sir Talavar's little neck and be like, you better keep your promise!
I said I would help. I think
You promised!
I think
This
honestly,
is your fault!
5 against 1, I think the odds are pretty good.
I feel like it's not gonna be
You
well.
just jinxed it. Don't.
I
Raleigh's my friend. You haven't earned my friendship yet. I'm gonna personally murder you if you mess this up.
I said I would
5
help.
against 1? There's 4 of us.
Yeah,
1, 2.
where'd you get
Oh,
the number
yeah.
5?
What's that? What?
I'm very bad at counting. Pot is 5, yes. I'm very bad at counting.
Oh.
You don't have like an imaginary
That's fair.
friend that like is invisible and we can't see, right?
No, that would be super wild. Even I didn't go that crazy.
Or could be. Could be
And-
super wild.
And he like
Okay.
punches your arm, Flubs, and he's like, "Hey, I think she had like a little crush on you."
What?
No, she didn't. He's too young.
I didn't get that impression at all.
No, she gave you that key. She kind of made it seem like she doesn't just give the keys away. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was the
Okay,
key
how's
to
so
her
Monday?
heart.
I'm gonna slap him on the head.
Okay.
Shut up! Whack!
But it has a skull on it. Why would it be? Okay.
Flubs.
Let's put the key in the safe place, please.
Okay. Feast.
Put it away.
Oh, Feast. Feast, put it in a safe place, please.
Please don't let any older being try to persuade you to do anything you don't want to do, okay?
Okay, that feels very vague. Including you two?
Remind me to
Including us.
remind me to talk to you about grooming later tonight, okay?
I make sure all my scales are clean.
No,
like
a
that.
different type of grooming. It's
Oh,
we'll talk about it later. Okay, come
Okay.
on, let's go.
All right.
Have I
Oh,
exited? Have
hey.
I exited the key cave?
Huh?
As I've been making. Have I exited the key cave as I've been making my way
Yes,
up?
yes. You guys are outside of the key cave.
I'm assuming okay.
You guys see,
I
like,
started going down the hill. Okay.
yeah, the sun
Cool.
is setting soon.
Maybe we should camp here for tonight.
with the
Can I
trees?
go up to one of the willow trees?
Yeah.
Cool. Excuse me. I'm speaking in Sylvan.
Okay. Yes.
Excuse me. We were wondering if we could camp here for the night as the sun is setting.
You feel a rustling of the trees, and then, like, a moment passes, and they go, "Yes, we will allow safe
Is there a
passage."
place that you would prefer us to stay?
Any clearing is fine.
We're gonna be on a mission from Jingle Jangle to take care of some business for her, so could you maybe keep a lookout for us while we're here?
No harm will come to you on Telemy Hill.
Thank you.
Thank you. Flub, say thank you. Feast, say thank you.
What? Thank you. For what?
They're gonna let us stay here, and they're gonna keep watch over us while we're here. So, no ducks or alligators or crocodiles are gonna come after us.
Cool. Thank you.
I'd like to find a clearing.
Easy enough. You guys find a clearing. Kind of similar to how the path appeared. Like, as they're like, yes, you can camp here. Like, literally, you kind of look around and you see, like, a beautiful little clearing enclosed by, like, a bunch of willow trees. It's very silent in the
Perfect.
forest. A little different than, like, the constant chitterings of the swamp.
You know, if we get trapped here, this would be a nice place to stay.
Why would you say? Why would we be trapped here?
I mean, I'm just trying to think of all of the worst case scenarios.
Why would you ever do that?
I like to be prepared for anything. It's
But
a
like-
bit of it's a side effect of having a lot of anxiety.
Oh,
Anyways, Flub sorry, Feast. I'm working on a thing to solve that.
okay.
Feast.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask you yesterday. Since when can you use magic?
Magic?
Yes, you can use magic. You didn't know?
Like what kind of magic?
Your Majesty, you saw, right? You saw him use magic? Or were
Uh-huh.
you?
Really?
You did.
Wow. That's cool.
It came from here, and I'm gonna like tap the spot on his back.
Oh. Maybe it is special then.
You know, my book said that this could be a bad sign, but maybe it's the opposite. Maybe it's like a blessing from a dragon.
That'd be cool.
You never,
Well,
you never met any dragons, have you?
other than Sir Talavar, but I mean, I don't know if that really counts.
He's not a true dragon.
He shoots you a
Why,
nasty
why
look.
would it? Why would a dragon bless me?
Well, maybe you're special.
Do you think that's why I'm alive? Because I'm special.
Well, that's pretty special in itself, don't you think?
Flubs. Or Feast. Whatever your name is. You guys honestly, you guys have been doing a really honestly, you guys have been
I'm
doing a
working on it,
terrible job.
okay?
You guys have been doing a really
I'm
good
working
job
on
with
it.
your name. That's all I'm
They
saying.
look very similar. It's like a distant half cousin, second generation. It's fun. It's
Okay.
non-fun.
Here-
Well,
here-
Start
yes.
stirring pot fervorously.
Here's the
iron
thing.
and the
Here's the thing.
acid.
Feast. I don't really care.
yes.
I'm not. Listen. Some of the old fae, yes, they love that name stealing shit. I find it boring. Amateur hour. Anyway, what you got over here? And he kind of like turns you around and like looks at your dragon mark, and he like pulls back a little bit when he sees it.
What's that? What's that mean? What do you know?
Oh,
know something?
I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's just a birthmark.
Inside check.
Oh, okay. That's probably just a birthmark.
That's a dirty 20.
12.
Even with the 12, Sorali, like, you look over and you like see his reaction. You're like, nuh-uh. And then Greb, you're like, no, I saw magic come out of that shit. Like, no. And he looks over to Sorali and Greb, and he like sees them like leering
I'm
at
gonna
them.
look at him very pointedly.
Yeah. Okay. I no more of like I know more stuff and I'm not saying this. And he like taps your scale and he's like, this is what we call a dragon mark. And like it sounds super cool, but it is not.
Okay.
My book said something similar, but it doesn't hurt him, and it's where his magic came from.
This
That doesn't seem like a bad thing to me.
you should be cursed.
What is it a sign of, Sir Talavar?
It is a bad sign.
By dragon, specifically?
Sometimes you are born
My
with
book
it.
said it's not always a bad sign, though.
That is
Maybe
interesting.
it's Maybelline.
Oh shit. That got me. That got me.
Sorry.
Inspiration!
Flum's already had inspiration, but
It's true, I do.
Cast by what?
Sometimes you are born with it, and
I'm gonna look very pointedly at him.
I'm getting to it, okay? Give damn. Sometimes you are born with it.
No, I'm like-
Sometimes-
I'm thinking more about like the whole like his clan, like
Which
doing
Talavar doesn't
something.
know. Fair.
Well,
Fair. I mean, he
No,
might.
I mean-
suppose, but
my book said that like sometimes the clan will like ostracize someone,
Mhm.
like they did that to you. So I'm looking. My point is to look at Sir Talavar being like, "Don't you dare tell him something like that."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's like, sometimes, like, it's kind of like a sign of weakness. Like, maybe you've been marked as prey in very.
Oh!
Yes. Well, like, the Jabberwocks, they've kind of snuffed out a lot of
What are those?
dragons. Oh.
Oh.
Scratches his head. He's
Sir
like,
Talavar, I don't think you know the full extent of what this mark means, so don't make any assumptions.
okay, gift. What does your little book say with all these little letters? Let me see here.
I'm just gonna like whack him over the head with it.
Look,
Do you even know how to read?
in Sylvan.
Well, this book isn't in Sylvan. It's in
Well,
common,
then I
so...
don't know what it says. So all I'm saying is, most of the time, every single time I've seen it, person is cursed. It's a bad sign.
Have you seen it a lot?
I don't agree with it. Feast,
It's-
I don't think that's true.
It's not very common, but the people usually die pretty quick. So like,
No, they do not!
Okay.
No! He's stupid, Feast. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Feast.
I'm the one with the book with the information. And that's not what I say.
So what does the book say?
Feast. All that matters is that you be you, and you just rock it. Just rock the world. All that matters.
I
It
mean,
doesn't matter what a book says. It doesn't matter what Gift says. It doesn't matter what Sir Talavar says. Just be you.
I'm gonna go to him, put my hands on his shoulders, and be like,
It hasn't been a bad thing so far. It doesn't hurt you, and it has helped save your life. So I think it's a good thing.
okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not a curse. It's a gift.
do we have any food?
I
Go
don't know
hunt your own
corn
food.
Well, damn.
I gave you a ration from this morning, and you didn't eat it.
No, I still have it.
Probably,
So why?
probably still in the cage.
So then you do have food.
I was just trying to make the conversation like a little less awkward. You guys are like super on high alert, and I think you guys need to chill out.
I think you should go figure out which place you're sleeping, because you're not sleeping in my tent. So go
Okay,
figure out your dinner and where you're sleeping,
fine.
Mr. Adult.
I will. Flies off.
But like, don't go too far because we still need to.
He has to come back. He gave us his word.
But he
And if
doesn't
he's
keep
a
his promise.
true knight, he'll keep it.
I'm
Plus,
gonna
I
eat a
think there is
ration
some
and
magic
curl up
involved.
and go to bed.
Okay. Charlie's like, good night.
Yeah, I'm done. It's been an emotional day.
Srali, as a warlock, loves making promises. Srali, fuck it, Brahm.
Anything to get to Sibylna. That's the whole point. If
Yeah.
that means she's
We're
got
here
to
on a
go
mission.
through some bunny people, she's gonna go through some bunny people. She's on a mission. It's pretty straightforward for her.
Yeah.
It's
I feel
probably
like
gonna mess with her a little bit, but it's pretty straightforward for her.
you'll be able to
Anything
afford the
for her little
therapy
sister.
later when Zybelna is reinstated.
Yep.
Good point.
And her sister is safe. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Greb's the one who's like morals or whatever.
Yeah, or whatever.
Having an existential crisis.
Greb was like, "What do you mean I have to kill
This
people?"
is not what I signed up for. I just wanted to find my hero and make sure she's okay. I was expecting on murdering bunnies.
I bet Zabilna's never murdered any bunnies.
That's
You don't know.
a fair point.
I don't know. Flubs has no idea.
We don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Zybelna would necessarily have told Sorali anything like that either.
No.
Would I know if she's like been in like any serious battles or like purposefully killed anyone? In all of my information I know about her.
Sure. Roll a history check.
18.
Okay. So Zybelna was known as like a just and fair ruler. This does not mean benevolent in kind, though. Like, Zybelna's not a saint. She got shit done. Some people may have been murdered. Or, like, killed out of necessity kind of deal. She's definitely, like, a wizard. So, like, there's probably a couple people she's cast Fireball on. It'd be like that sometimes.
It do be like that.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Greb's not stupid. Like, she would understand, like she would kill a hag if she actually absolutely had to.
You're just
but,
like,
the
hags
fact
are
that
bad.
these... Yeah, but, like, bunny people, IDK. Like... I've heard things about them, but, like, they're no hag, though.
It's also hard to say because, like, everything here has been corrupted. So it's fair to say that, like, the people here have also been corrupted to a level. So that's hard because it's like, you don't know what they would have been what they would have been like under Zybelna. You also don't know how long it's been since Zybelna's been missing in the Fae. Like, you don't know the time and, like, how long this influence has been going on.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna scooch over to where Sorali's sleeping. Be like, hey, Sorali. Are you asleep?
I was trying to sleep.
Amazing.
What do you need, gift?
Mom?
I just wanted to ask if you're okay.
Okay, about what?
Well, you're not as happy as you were in the circus, and you're kind of just giving off a different vibe, and I just wanted to make sure you were okay, and, you know, the commitment you made is a pretty big deal, and uh, I mean, you're my friend, and I do care about you.
I'm sorry if I seem a little bit different than normal. I'm gonna be honest, Sir Talavar has really gotten on my nerves. But
Oh, you're not the only one.
and I'm trying to stay positive. What I'm going to have to do, I'm not looking forward to it. I just want to be completely honest with you. But I also don't like bullies. And Mr. Longscarf is a bully who's hurt someone who's unique and special. And I'm not okay with that. So if I gotta knock some heads together, I'm gonna do it. Because if my sister was been put in that situation, you better believe I would have gone after her. Because what that bunny did was not okay. It's not okay. And I don't. The stories that Zybilla told me about the Feywild were not like this.
This isn't what I remember it being. It was really beautiful here before.
That's what I heard. And that's what I wanted to see. I didn't want to see this.
Yeah. It was a lot like your marbles.
I miss Zybilla.
She's such a cool person.
She's really nice. I know I just get so distracted sometimes. And I'm sure she gets frustrated with me. But she was always really patient with me. So, I'm trying to stay focused, which is really hard to do because I just want to go see all the things, but I can't. I wanted to look at all the keys in there, but I couldn't.
Well, do you think there's any way we could just talk to them? Like, could we try to talk to them first? I I noticed when we've been talking to Sir Talavar, he's kind of been poisoned, and I think maybe the people who live here have been poisoned too by these hags. It might not be their fault. They might not. They might be in a bad situation too. We don't know. When I lived here, the bunny people weren't a problem. So I mean, a lot of things have changed, and I don't know if murder is really the answer. I mean, maybe we could at least just try to talk to them first before we try just outright murdering them.
Of course, I was going to try talking to him first. I can be pretty persuasive when I want to be. The downside is sometimes when that happens and they realize I manipulated them, they get mad at me.
Well, I just want to let you know that if it comes down to that, you're not alone, and I will defend you if I need to. But
I appreciate that.
I'd like to try to avoid it if we can, because I don't want you or Flubs or me to be poisoned just as much as they've been.
understand that. And I appreciate that.
Okay. Well, sorry for waking you up.
That's okay. I figure the more times that I sleep, the faster that Sir Talavar will be gone.
I mean, I can keep telling him off for you if you want. I mean, I'm probably still gonna do that either way, but
Trying a new tactic. I'm trying to just ignore him. See what happens.
that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Alright, good night.
Night. Did Flubs find the cushiest patch of grass and just like curl in a ball?
He did find a spot to curl down, but as that conversation was happening, he was just kind of sitting cross-legged and doing the like Spider-Man thing with his hands and trying to get like magic to come out.
Oh. Oh.
Cute.
Like,
Charlie's Eldritch Blast. She was
Yeah.
trying to.
yeah.
So cute.
That's adorable.
Eventually, he curls up and
Yeah.
puts his head in his tail, goes to sleep, or tries to. At least.
Right before you're like about to fade
That's-
off, Sir Talavar noisily comes back and he's like, "Hey cousin, look what I found!" And like you feel something like dead and like feathery like hit you in the face. And you just see Sir
Oh,
Talavar with like
ooh.
6 ducks and he's like, "Ducks! Ducks all around!"
Oh my god! I'll be honest,
that's
I don't know how to eat a duck. But you
We
know,
are
we
gonna
can-
cook
we can
it.
try. Oh,
that's kind of impressive, actually.
excellent.
Yeah, I mean, you're about the size of a duck. I can't believe you carried 6 of them.
I'm super strong. And he like flexes. He just has like one little Popeye muscle. Like,
Do you know how to prepare duck?
I mean, like in theory, I think you probably have to like take off all these feathers. And then I think you probably just like roast it, like kind of anything else. But I'm not 100% sure. I was gonna kind of wing it.
That seemed like something you would do. Do you know how to cook duck? Gift?
Oh, I know how to cook a lot of things.
That's fair.
That-
Alchemy and cooking is actually very similar.
Does that include ducks?
I've had duck before, yeah. Here, I'll tell you how to do it. And I'm gonna tell Feast
Hmm.
specifically how to handle the ducks.
He helps. He plucks and all of that. He tries to stay away from the like actual spit itself, but he helps in all the other stuff.
You guys have a delicious midnight snack of roast duck. It is very good.
I'll probably also kind of teach them how to like smoke it too, to like save it for later and all that. Since there's 6 of them.
You make some duck rations.
Yeah, duck rations. Duck jerky.
Duck jerky. Very good.
And I'm gonna keep working on my potions I've been working on. I think. What did I write down? I started working on the scale mail armor, and I think the galls and the iron have probably been soaking for long enough, so I'll start to put the ink together.
Mhm.
So it's
Let me see if I wrote down
um
where you're going. You have one more watch on the.
the scale meal.
Mm, the invisibility potion, right? Or did you make that?
No, I made that one.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so
Yeah.
serpent scale, you're at step 1.
Okay.
So it's going to take you at least 3 watches to do this. So go ahead and roll. And add your intelligence modifier or your proficiency. You roll your intelligence, add your proficiency.
Intelligence. Okay. So that's plus 8.
Plus 8.
8.
Christ.
Well, oh no, wait, sorry, I was looking at
That's not
initiative.
right.
It's plus
Okay.
7.
Okay.
Oh.
Still crazy.
It's pretty
Yeah.
high, but yeah. Because I got plus 5 and then a plus 2, so dirty 20.
All right. Successfully complete
13
your
plus
second set.
7.
So you kind of stay up a little late to do it and the duck, but it's not too crazy. You all get a long rest, and I think that's where we're gonna call it for this evening.
Yeah, reroll my elixir super fast.
Yeah, was one of the potions you gave to the hobgoblin your experimental?
I was hoping to give him the experimental one, but
Okay.
he didn't accept that one.
Got it.
That was the potion of boldness,
Got it.
which it expires
Well,
at the end of the day. So
didn't he take both?
no, he just took the 2 healing potions.
Oh, the 2 healing. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. So I still have 3
I'm not sure if he
healing
needed the
potions
boldness.
left.
Yeah. Well, I mean, good thing he didn't take it.
He's probably pretty bold on his own. Where is that thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. D6.
Good job, team.
GG.
Talavar's free.
It's an elixir of swiftness.
Ooh.
That sounds fun.
The drinker's walking speed increases by 10 feet for 1 hour.
That'd be good for flubs.
Flubs isn't that short. Flubs is 30 feet.
I think
I think
Greb
Greb
might
No,
be
is
but
25.
as like a rogue,
No, Greb's
as
30.
a rogue,
Huh?
Oh.
you can move faster around the
True.
battlefield.
Yeah, I can bonus action dash.
Yeah.
That's true.
So you could have even more speed.
Greb, do you have identify?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Not yet.
Guess we don't know what that key does. Huh.
Yeah,
I know it's for something.
I could, if I could do it like an Arcana check on it. My Arcana's pretty high, but
It's the key to my death.
no,
It's the
don't
key to
say
Jingle
that.
Jingle's heart. Look at the puppy.
Why does it have a skull on it then? It's
You
adorable.
know.
You got it.
All right. Gonna end the stream.